Hello. Hi, Scorpio. How you doing? Look at that. Okay, holding down the fort, sitting firmly in control, or self-preservation's kicking in, being guarded, controlling, or wanting to maintain control. Interesting. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your Magic Door reading for February 2019. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. All right. Too many. Let's see see what's going on with this possible reconnection here. Whether you're connected and committed and the relationship has just started to kind of take on a different trajectory and you're wondering about that, or it's a flat out breakup, like you're estranged and broken up, separated. This is all about trying to bridge that gap and what it might look like. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Cups here, the Wish card. Satisfaction. All right. Contentment. This is situational though. It could be that, all right, well, I won that argument. Okay, well, I've got things the way I want now, but it's fleeting. It's like you've won the battle, not the war. Interesting. Because typically this is just like a time of merriment and happiness and, oh, yay, things are going along. So is it though? I don't know. I feel like this is about just, for now, it's a strategic win. It was, for now you're happy. But I feel like I don't think this is a constant though. Be careful. Okay, so we got Page of Swords, Two of Wands, Page of Pentacles. I was going to say Ace of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Magician. Can you see that? The Devil, Three of Cups. Oh boy. Okay, so this could be Capricorn right here. Okay, this could be Aries or Virgo. For me, that's how I read it. Just saying. All right. This speaks to strategy here. This Page of Swords. This speaks to being strategic. Why? Why is this Page of Swords strategic? Why does that feel strategic? Okay, so this could be Aries. This is about fast communication, about like things coming in quickly and a lot of things happening at once. It's also a card of being a card of unexpected, like expect the unexpected sort of thing. So, and we've got control. This is communication. This could also be wise counsel. So, establishing order, maintaining control. Interesting. So this could be indirect communication or communication, a lot of communication through indirect, like social media, email, text, not necessarily a face-to-face interaction. There's sort of a tentativeness here. So is this you being strategic with your communication to maintain control or efficacy of the situation? I'm not saying that is shade or a bad thing. I'm saying there's something about this that's like, are you content with this style of interaction because it gives you a feeling of control? Maybe things have just started out and there's a lot of fast and furious communication, and it might be that you two are talking to each other, you're kind of leaning on each other, like you're kind of confiding in each other. It could be that. And maybe that's all you can handle right now. You're like, okay, I'm content with this sort of texting or emailing or even calling, a lot of this back and forth, because right now we're just kind of helping each other through something. Maybe that's what it is. We got the Two of Wands here. A decision needs to be made. Why? This is Two of Wands for Scorpio. Okay, there's Scorpio again, and so we've got the Tower. It could be Scorpio also. A decision involving a breakup and a new beginning. I know this is a page, but pages typically are messengers, they're learners, they're students, they're young, so in that vein, it could be somebody deciding, I don't even know, I'm not even gonna go there. I feel like this is about a decision. And I keep wanting to say new beginning. I know that's a page though, but this could be about starting something new, going in a different direction, learning something new, all of a sudden being engaged and having to figure out a new trajectory, a new path. Is it waiting for someone to make a decision that involves a breakup so they can make a small offer to you, or so that you can make a small offer so that you can begin with them? We got the Page of Pentacles here. So are they offering someone else? What's this? This is Page of Pentacles here. This is for Scorpio, in case I haven't said that in the last couple of minutes. 10 of Pentacles, Judgment, Karma, Calling. Oh boy. Okay, so is this somebody that's... what? So that could be... well, this is a stable, steady... or the beginnings of an offer towards a stable, steady, happy home, making a decision that you feel... oh boy, are we talking about a soulmate? And we're talking about... we're either learning how to be a part of a stable, connected, committed home. However, enough has transpired. Something's coming up to where you need to make a decision. We've got a decision here, and we've got the... okay. We've got to make... this is about making a decision. So is it that you two are talking to each other fast and furious, indirectly? Things haven't quite got off the ground yet, but there's... and that's what's making you happy, is that right now things are right where you want them. You've got... I think you might be feeling more for this person, but right now you're happy with confiding in each other about something. Lots of fast and furious indirect communication. And there's this feeling that it's like it's right. That there's this real connection. Albeit you're just confiding in each other, just kind of talking a lot, but there's just feeling of connection here too. I know this is about control, but it feels like it's like things are as they should be. Like this is what is right to do, or this fits. You know what I mean? Like this is the natural order of things. There's something about feeling like a fit here. And then we've got, all right, if it's going to work, if this connection, I don't even know if this is a reconnection. Maybe this is like you haven't talked for a while, and then all of a sudden you're talking now, and it's like we're old friends talking, but there's been a lot of talking. And wait, is there something more here? Somebody might need to make a decision, and that might involve a breakup. Or somebody might be realizing how they feel. I think this is them. I think this is you being happy with what's going on, and I think this is them needing to make a decision. I think a lot has happened over a short period of time, very quickly, and this is about realizing that. This is about somebody else maybe breaking up. This is maybe about you breaking up with someone, but I think a lot's going on. There's feelings involved here, more so than you might have expected, or they expected. This is an upheaval, probably realizing quite a few things, that maybe there's this fit with this person, that you do still have feelings, or that they have feelings for you. But a breakup needs to happen. I feel like a shakeup or a breakup needs to happen. Why? Because we've got a small offer, or we've got somebody, all of a sudden their attention is going to be shifted towards you, and yet we've got this learning how to be a part of, or making a small beginning offer towards this steady, stable, happy home, and a big, huge decision weighted with that. So this could be someone choosing between you and another person, or you choosing between someone and another person. This is, we got decision. Somebody needs to make a decision. I feel like it's them needing to either choose you, because you kind of just happen back in the picture and you start talking again, and yep, the connection's still there, or this is a newfound connection. Either way, there's a shift, because all of a sudden you're a lot more interested, as they are you, in this communication that's happening. It's more than just communication. This is a connection. This feels like a solid connection. And I think both of you are like, uh-oh, what do we do now? Somebody's got to make a decision about a breakup. I think it's them. I think they're going to be picking between you and another person. All right. Let's this Magician about? This could be Aries or Virgo. Okay, so we're at a stalemate. We still got the decision active here. We've got somebody figuring out, this is a very vivacious, spontaneous person. I don't want to say impulsive. I just think they got a great attitude. They're very self-confident. They like to keep busy. So all of a sudden they're like, oh, what can we do? Or, oh, well, let's change gears. Let's this and that, whatever. That's life to them. They like that energy, that constant on the move and creation. Very warm, very, and apparently enigmatic and charming, and used to being able to get their way with people. Not that they're bad, but they've just got that it factor. Everybody wants to be involved with them. They're charming. They're fun. They're funny. They're sexy. They're all those things. It could be a Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be, but it's somebody with that energy, male or female. But this is somebody that's just, everybody wants a piece of them because they've got that something. And yet we've got figuring out how this connection or relationship is going to work, because again, with the decision. So somebody is, it's almost like, okay, as far as a reconciliation goes, is there one? We've got decision, or stalemate, decision. I don't think there is any reconciliation. I think that might be why it's right here, and maybe that's why you're content with that, because maybe it's not going to be able to go beyond that, because somebody's got to figure out how to do this or make this work first. I feel like you might be waiting on somebody else to make a decision, because this is about someone taking a leadership position, making a decision, figuring out how to make it work, and instead of someone in a leadership position actually doing something, this is at a stalemate, being indecisive. I feel like this is settling for you. I mean, maybe you don't want more than that, okay. But if you do want a committed, stable connection, it's going to be slow going. It's going to be very, very small baby steps towards that. And maybe that's okay for you now. I don't know about it progressing, because an ending is going to happen before they're going to have to make a decision. They're going to have to make a decision about an ending and a new beginning. And it is up in the air. There is no clear way, which is, we got decisions all over the place. And then we've got an unclear, we got an ending, but then it's unclear what's going to happen next. This is all about the unexpected again, and reversal. So we've got unexpected. I mean, it is literally up in the air. Up in the air. Looks like there's 3 people involved. Yep. Okay. What's this? This could be Capricorn. What's this Devil about? All right. The reason why they are not progressing with you, and why there's a page here for their offer to you, is because they've already made an offer to somebody else. This king, this person, man or woman, whatever, who's supposed to be the one making the decision about you and them, is actually already involved with somebody else and made them a better offer. This could be an engagement, a commitment. This is a relationship. I feel like this is somebody that has is already involved with somebody and has made an offer to them, and then all of a sudden this out of the blue communication starts up, and there's this feeling like it just fits, like it's just this and that, and it's like, well, now what do we do? Well, in order for you two to progress, they're going to have to break up with this person, and then you guys are going to be at the beginning stages, probably going to have to be keeping things on the down low, or learning each other, because this all happens so fast. You're going to have to go back to the beginning and starting to progress that way, instead of this stable, steady, sure, solid, predictable that this person has with this person. This is and I think they feel like this person that they're with, that they've made this offer to, maybe they live together, maybe they're engaged, maybe they're married, maybe whatever. This person, because we're talking about suited here, so we're talking about whoever your person is, they've got someone else. This is their person. I think they feel like it's a really stagnant, repressive repressed, oppressive relationship. I think it feels like it's holding them back because I don't think they're happy. I think they feel like this relationship, like I said, is holding them back because they feel trapped. It's day in, day out, this oppressive, routine relationship that is not inspiring, but there is plenty of interest in you, but they are somehow otherwise very committed here. Obviously in marriage, obviously engagement, living together, that sort of thing. So I think the decision involves this home that they've set up with this person and how you're going to fit into that, because we got the page here deciding that, and we do have 3 people involved here. So this is somebody that unexpectedly is very interested in you and you them, but they've already got a long-standing established relationship here that they think is oppressive, albeit they are committed to it. And they do feel obligated, even if they feel like the relationship is kind of stagnant and maybe it's just a physical relationship at this point with this person. But they do feel obligated. And that's why I think there's this indecision here, because the decision is theirs to make, but they first want to know everything's going to be okay or how to make this work. And I think that's where they're stuck, because they can't figure out a way that this is going to work. So they'd rather not be decisive about it and kind of keep this passionate communication, quite possibly, without having to make a decision. If they do make a decision, it's going to be very slow going. It's going to take them quite some time to make this decision. And even then, who knows what it's going to look like. But I think there's an unhealthy involvement here because of their connection to somebody else. I don't see it ending. I think this speaks to a decision needing to be made to break something up, or this upheaval or reversal or unexpected catastrophe. But I don't know that this person is going to make that decision, because we've got the 2 of Swords, which is indecision, confusion, being overloaded. So what that might look like is they keep stalling or putting things off, but they keep this connection and communication with you alive, but they keep putting off making a decision. And it's all about like, oh, this person is very charming. This might be a people pleaser. They're used to kind of getting their way. They like people liking them. They like to please everybody. There's a confident energy to it, but they don't want to be, they don't want to hurt somebody. They don't want to be the one that hurts somebody's feelings. They don't want to be thought poorly of, okay? So when you've got this and this could be somebody that doesn't want anybody mad at them, but wants to make everybody happy. That's why they're at a stalemate, because they can't figure out how to do this with everybody involved being happy. There's going to have to be some kind of disruption and break here. And I think they're hung up on, because they don't want anybody mad, they want to keep everybody happy. They're hung up on that. And that's why they can't make a decision. Maybe they want to keep things that way because they don't want a steady commitment. But we've got that over here, but with somebody else. I think if you were to start to get upset with this person, I think they, turn on the sugar real, turn on the sugar. You know what I mean? They come on real sweet and all of a sudden start making promises again, because either they want to keep you in position or they just don't want you mad at them. So all of a sudden they'll say whatever you want. They might allude to, oh, well, maybe in a month, or because they don't want you to get mad at them. They don't want you to go anywhere. But they don't, out of guilt, even though their heart's not in this relationship, they feel a sense of obligation and duty. All right. Scorpio. Sincere relationships. I think that's what this speaks to right here. That all of a sudden there's this fast and furious communication. Might even be passionate communication. Like you've fallen in love just texting and email. Whoever this person is that's resurfaced. It's like, holy cow, there is a real fit and connection here. I really feel bonded to this person. And I think that's what the Emperor speaks. Because the Emperor can be a confidant also. And so, this could be like, this is entirely unexpected, but I really feel a connection to this person. Even though there's the involvement with another person. All right. Scorpio. Okay, 2 came out. I was going to mention earlier, I'm surprised that the 3 of Swords didn't show up here, because there's going to have to be a break for this to work. It can't keep going like this. I don't think you're going to be happy with that after a while. I don't think you're going to be happy with, because this is beginning. It's like it just happened inside of 3 months. This just happened. This fast and furious communication, this soaring interest and passion and all these things, like, oh my gosh, the possibility. And then if it doesn't happen, it's going to turn into all of a sudden. So this speaks to you starting to get, your gut feeling is starting to tell you, you're starting to have doubts. It's starting to sink in that however young this is, it's like, wait, can this be sustained? Right now, things are okay. I've got my wish for right now. This is situational. But as far as over the long haul working out, could that be? Am I going to get my heart broken? Are they going to do this to me? Even though I feel this authentic connection to them, is that going to happen to me eventually? This is you starting to turn inward, dealing with the fact that, oh my gosh, it might not work out because they might not leave this person. This is you starting to realize, uh-oh, I have probably fallen in love to some degree with this person. I need to start pulling back out of self-preservation to start thinking about things. That Four of Pentacles that, I thought there was there a Four of Pentacles that came out in the very beginning? That flipped, was there? Anyway, either way, I got the Four of Pentacles on the brain. I think this is about going inward. This is also very high priestessy as far as using your intuition, starting to withdraw, starting to kind of say, hey, wait a minute, what's in my best interest here? I need to go within and start listening to my higher voice or my higher, inner wisdom, higher voice, that sort of thing, higher power, that's what it is. The better me, the me that's down the road that can give me wisdom, because I'm not so sure this is going to work out for me, and I could be in for a lot of heartache here. I could be bitten off way more than I can chew. This connection was unexpected, and now what? Now what do? I fall in love with somebody that's committed to somebody else. Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? Scorpio. Nope. Scorpio. A lot going on behind the scenes. This picture always kind of, there's something about that. It looks, when I first saw it, I was like, oh my God. But this is actually talking about divine intervention. Whatever is going on right now is spiritually guided and protected. And there's a lot more going on the scenes right now than and things don't make sense right now, but this is saying in time things will come to fruition. So it could be that you're feeling like this person is a potential soulmate and you're starting to doubt the relationship. This would speak to karma, which is what this judgment also speaks to here. To some degree, we all have free will, but there are certain things that are karmic or that are destined, all that sort of thing. So this speaks to that there's protection and guidance for what you're going through right now. I don't know if this is so much saying, well, yeah, it's going to work out. I think this is just speaking more to you are being supported behind the scenes. That does not mean that it's going to work out. That just means that you're kind of going through it right now. Especially we got the sorrow and meditation. This is starting to pull back and go inward. If you're looking to connect, they're there waiting for you to connect. There's protection, there's guidance, but it doesn't mean that it's going to work out the way you want it to, at least. It'll work out for your best interest, but that may or may not be connected to this person. Do you see what I'm saying? So tap in to that higher source, connect, because they're there waiting to guide you and support you. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, but as far as things working out, meaning you get to be with this person, I don't know that because of this. Because somebody needs to take the leadership role and figure out how this is going to work. And that's where this person is stuck. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles here, which is someone that's firmly in their position with their person. And even though they might find it oppressive, it doesn't look like they're making any progress on making a decision, going anywhere. Okay. All right, Scorpio, that is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. I wish you luck with this situation. It does not look easy, and I think you're unexpectedly surprised, and yay for right now, but please use your intuition so that you don't get your heart broken. Okay. All right. Thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.